Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. It's Lex, and today we're going to be discussing the latest news on Resident Evil. Now, we're going to be checking out the coverage trailer from Game Informer that they just dropped, so let's check it out right now.
In
Here we go.
2005, Resident Evil 4 changed the face of survival horror. The game's phenomenal blend of action and horror, combined with its revolutionary over-the-shoulder gameplay, cemented it as a bona fide classic.
Whoa. Let's take a look at this enemy right here. Look at that in neck. Look at the way his neck is, man. It's just pointing east. Or where is that? I don't even know. North. What is it? North. Never eat sour watermelon, right? East. I can't believe his head is so like crooked like that, man. What's going on?
Cemented it as a bona fide classic, a magic Capcom hopes to recapture with a modernized remake. That reinvention graces Game Informer's cover this month. We visited Capcom's headquarters in Osaka, Japan to play Chapter 1 and 5 of Resident Evil 4 and speak to its principal designers, including directors Yasuhiro Ampo and Kazunori Kodoi, who previously led the Resident Evil 2 remake. Viewers can also look forward to never-before-seen gameplay and a new rapid-fire interview. Beginning today, Digital Magazine subscribers can read 12 pages sharing new details on the opening section, breakdowns of Ashley's gameplay and other tweaks, plus impressions of the church,
that's one of the things
cemetery, and house battle segments.
We'll talk about that after
To keep
the video.
up with all of our coverage, bookmark
So
Game
it was a
Informer.
quite short video, actually. It wasn't like too much that they showed, but they showed enough. So what I wanted to get into here today is some of the things that they're going to be doing with the game, some of the stuff that they revealed while talking about it. And one of the things that I really want to get into is the QuickTime events. QuickTime events seem like they might be getting removed or might actually not be something that's going to be happening frequently. Unlike in the Resident Evil 4, the original one, where there was a lot of QuickTime events that happened throughout the game. It seems like they're going to be straying away from it from the remake. They did mention, I would say there are barely any QuickTime events. Different people have different definitions of what a QuickTime event is. So while I can't tell you that there aren't any at all, I can say that there aren't prompts to press buttons mid cutscenes. They will be moving away from that. I'm not too sure why that is. I wonder if they're just trying to have a more grounded gameplay, since they did bring up that Ashley will be a little more involved and isn't just going to be a stop and go character. Now, this is unfortunate because one of my favorite things was running from the boulder like if I'm Indiana Jones, but it seems like I'm not going to be able to be mashing my controller like some crazy lunatic. That doesn't seem like it's going to happen this time around, but we'll have to see once we get the game going with us. Another thing that they cover, like I previously mentioned, is that they seem to be wanting that Ashley is more involved in the gameplay. Personally, for me, I never felt that way. I felt like it was very easy to kind of control her. It didn't really get in the way at all at times. She didn't really do much as well, you know? So I'm going to be interested to see how they are going to involve her more into the game and what exactly are they going to put into her and what is she going to add to the gameplay here. They did mention here, as a character, we wanted to have her by your side, so she left an impression. And as a game, having her hide while you went and fought in the original, that was fun in some ways. But having a character like Ashley and then having her basically disappear for a while felt like a waste. We wanted to avoid that in the remake. I guess they wanted to make you feel like there's an actual risk by having her, and they actually have a more connection with her than just someone that you tell stop and go to. I think this is going to be a more interesting dynamic. When I first read it, I wasn't too sure exactly what they wanted to do with this or if this was actually a good idea, because if you really want to mess with the gameplay in general, which made this game incredible in the first place, are you sure you want to kind of nitpick kind of things like that? But it seems like they want to add to the experience this time around, and I really hope that this turns out to be a good decision in the long run, especially since the original is a super masterpiece in my opinion. And I think this is what a lot of remakes tend to do here, is that they need to enhance the gameplay and not take away. So hopefully this is not taking away from anything, but it seems like they will be adding things that will make it more of a risk, more of a attachment to her, I think, and that's going to be a good thing in the long run. Speaking about enhancing the gameplay, they did mention that they will be bringing side quests to the game. A lot of the side quests involving solving puzzles, tracking down and eliminating specific enemies. I don't know what that's going to mean. I don't know if that means in a certain area that you need to do that, or you're going to find some sort of item that's going to tell you that you need to go find this guy, kind of in a Hitman type of style. I wonder what type of rewards you're going to get if you do track down and eliminate these enemies. They they did mention they will be bringing back the blue medallions like from the original, which we also loved. I mean, I personally did. It was kind of fun to kind of find them and shoot them randomly in locations. It seems like they're going to be bringing back the feature where your knife breaks. It says here one of the most interesting gameplay changes is that knives will have limited durability and will break after a certain amount of use. However, you can store multiple knives in your inventory. Additionally, you will have the option to trade jewels with the merchant in exchange for items such as yellow herbs, treasure maps, and weapon attachments. It seems like they're not going to bring back the original knife where it was indestructible and you could just kill everybody with it. Now they're going to have a more realistic approach, which overall, I think that that's kind of what they want to do here. It seems to me that they're going to want players to be more immersed into this game, especially adding all those features with Ashley, adding the risk in breaking your knife, taking away quick time events. So I really hope this is going to be beneficial and it doesn't take away the charm from the original. It does seem like they're going to be bringing big changes. Since Resident Evil 4 is coming out pretty soon, I really hope that all these things turn out to be amazing features, amazing gameplay, and just have everything and just enhance what the original had. That's going to be my main point here. Are you excited for the changes coming up? Are you excited for the new updates? Are you ready to be immersed into the game? Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you smash that sub button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.